sweethearts, welcome back to my channel, and this video that's gonna be the truthful, is it? The truthful YouTuber tag. I think it's called that. Oh wow. 11 seconds in and I'm already messing things up. Anyways, this is the tag video that Mel Thompson created and I'm super excited to do it. It's been very requested that I do this. Thank you so much for requesting me to do this, and thank you so much for giving me suggestions of things that you actually want to see me film. I can't film every request that I get, but when I see that something is very requested, I do sit down and I film it. This has been on my to film list since I saw it, and I'm so excited to have some really juicy and fun questions to answer. I have them here on my phone. There are actually quite a bunch of questions. Wow, 16 questions, Mel. And I thought that this was gonna be a quick one. I'm guessing that's not it. I did film this look, by the way. I don't know if it's already up. I actually don't know. I don't even have falsies on today. Are you proud of me? We're going out for lunch after this and I just felt like, you know what, this is a no falsie kind of a day. So I did film this look. If it's live, I'll put it down in the description box. If it's not live, it's coming soon. Just so you know. I'll also leave the video from Mel Thompson down below, of course, where she created this tag. I've also seen a bunch of my friends do this video, and I'll leave a bunch of the videos down below that I've seen as well that I thought was very interesting. The first question is, have you ever received a product, tried it, didn't like it, and then decided not to review it? No. Simply because at the beginning I didn't receive a lot of PR, like not that much at all. Being in Sweden and being a beauty YouTuber in Sweden doing videos on English kind of prevented me to still prevents me from getting a lot of PR, which is a good thing because I don't want to receive all the PR that's out there. I am very strict on what brands I receive PR from. So in the beginning, I pretty much talked about everything I got in PR because I thought it was so interesting to talk about them. And I have never like received something, tried it, and I was like, ooh, no, I don't want to talk about this. Maybe I haven't done a dedicated video on it, but at some point, if I tried it, I will mention it somewhere, how I felt about it. There is, though, since this year at least, a bunch of things that I've received in PR that I haven't talked about, that I haven't tried. Mainly because they weren't my style, or they weren't interesting enough for me to want to talk about them or to try them. But if I try them, I talked about them. I think so. I know for sure at least that there is nothing that I tried and I've been like, ooh, I didn't like this, and then I never talked about it again. If I did, it's totally by mistake, and I actually don't think that there's anything like that out there. I always tell you how I feel about things, whether or not I got them for free or not, because whether or not I got them for free or not, grammar out the window, because there's no point in me not being honest. That's just how I feel about it, and I don't know if people agree with me, but from seeing this tag, I do feel like other people feel the same way. Like, it's always best to be honest. In the long run, that's gonna benefit you and your audience and like the brands as well, to be honest, as a whole. Second question is, product you use alone but don't show or use online. Oh wait, oh, I could bring something up now that's slightly awkward. Okay. Products I use but not on camera, it's very easy. I'm still using the Kat Von D tattoo liner. I haven't run out of mine and I don't want to throw it away because it works, but I didn't buy the second one. Like, I didn't buy a backup. I'm going through my backup right now, but I'm not trying to not show it on camera because I currently am on a break from Kat Von D. I'm hoping that she will do something about her public image in the future, or maybe she won't. Who knows? Who cares? But right now I'm on a break from her, so if I'm ever using something from her, I try to use it off camera. Another brand that I'm using, not really though, but I do have some things that I haven't decluttered yet. Is from Jeffree Star. I used to buy from Jeffree Star and I did some videos on him and I did like his makeup. I still like his liquid lipsticks. So sometimes I use my liquid lipsticks from him off camera just because I kind of do like the quality and I like the colors. I just don't like how he is online, his persona. And I don't know if it's how he is or if it's just a public figure that he's trying to display online. I don't know. He is very attacky, and there's also come up some more drama surrounding him using the N-word again, and I don't know if it's true or not, but so far it hasn't been disproven, so that's why my break from Jeffree Star is is prolonged. Let's just say that. And speaking of Jeffree Star, I need to tell a story. As you know from before, I do not accept gifts from subscribers. I have received one gift from a subscriber once, and then I just felt like, you know what, this feels wrong. I want you to spend your money on yourself. So if you're ever thinking like, I want to get Angie something, I can afford to buy my own makeup, and it would make me so happy if you would spend your money on yourself. Treat yourself with something, or treat a friend or a family member around you with something. I totally get the urge of wanting to get a YouTuber or something. I get that, but trust me when I say this, if the YouTuber you're watching has AdSense, like if they have ads on their channel, it means they are making money and they can buy their own makeup. Trust me on this one. Of course, there will be some exceptions from this rule, but overall, if they are having ads on their channel, it means they're making money. They can afford their own makeup. Spend your money on you. Did, however, have two people saying that they already bought gifts for me, and they were like, what's your address? What's your PO box? I bought you a gift. And I was like, no, don't buy me a gift. And they said they bought it specifically for me, and I was like, fine, send it to me, but please don't buy me, or let's be honest, any other YouTuber, any gifts in the future. Spend it on yourself. So I did get a gift from someone, and I'm so grateful, but she sent me the Jeffree Star Alien palette, and I wrote her back and I was like, I'm so thankful, thank you so much, but I don't use Jeffree Star on my channel. I honestly don't know what to do with this. She also sent me some other things from Jeffree Star, and I just don't know what to do with it. I feel so bad. I wrote her back and she was like, that's totally fine, you do whatever you want with it. She also sent me some Canadian candy to try, and I'm so grateful for that. I love me some candy. It looked super delicious. I'm so grateful. Wait, like, what would you like me to do? Do you want me to review it? I still hate the packaging, and this one is so flimsy. Do you want me to, I don't want to review it, but do you want to see looks? It is beautiful. I just don't support this brand. I honestly don't know what to do, and it's stressing me out. Please help me. Please help me. And yeah. This is one of the reasons why you shouldn't buy makeup for a YouTuber, because you don't know if they already have it and they maybe chose not to show it, or if they're not supporting a brand, or maybe they're cruelty free and you accidentally buy something that's not cruelty free. Like, there are so many factors that go into this, and well, the main factor being that they can afford it on their own. So yeah, this was a tangent, if there's ever been a tangent. I'm still recording, yes. But yeah, I just wanted to let you know that I have that. I don't know what to do with it. Like, let me know. What, like, honest. Like, tell me honestly, I can take it. Let me know. What do you think? Because I am so lost when it comes to this. I honestly don't know what to do. Next question. What the actual... Why am I not in the middle of the frame? What happened? Okay, next question. This is not next question. This is product you want but won't buy because you don't support the brand. I probably would have bought the Lolita palette by Kat Von D if I had supported the brand, because I do love an all matte palette and I love berries. I probably would have bought that, to be honest. I've heard some mixed reviews about it though. It seems like her quality has changed, so maybe I'm lucky that I didn't get it. I probably would have bought more liquid lipsticks from Jeffree Star if I was supporting the brand as well, which I'm not, because I do like the formula. I just there are other good formulas out there, so it's not like I'm missing it. That's not it. I probably would have bought one of the gemstone palettes from Huda if Huda didn't get herself into so much drama at the point of that release. I probably would have picked up something like that as well. Probably would have bought more Huda lashes as well. Although I'm trying now to not buy from brands. I'm trying not to buy lashes from brands that have mink lashes. Even though if I buy the synthetic ones, which I have from Huda before, I'm trying not to buy from lash brands that have mink lashes. I'm trying to avoid that. So actually maybe I wouldn't have, but it's not that I dislike the makeup from these brands. It's just that I'm trying to be more conscious of who I'm giving my money. And there are so many brands out there. There's so much good makeup out there. I don't have to give money to people that I don't think deserves my money. That's basically it. Number 4, do you have any blocked words? And I always said, no, I don't have any blocked words. And blocked words are basically, you can put in words that you don't want, like in comments. If somebody uses one of your blocked words in comments, they automatically gets to like the spam folder, let's say, so they don't get visible right away amongst your comments. They will see their comment, but nobody else will. So it's basically a way for you to keep it clean within your comments and to review them manually and see if it's actually something that you want to have amongst your comments. The one commenting won't know that their word is blocked. It's just that nobody else will see their comment except them. I always said that I didn't have any blocked words. Did I just show my bra? Maybe. But I actually, when I went back and looked, it actually showed that I did have one blocked word. And it was the C word. And I don't want to say it on my channel, but it's like, it's a very bad way of calling a woman, basically. And I did have that blocked because there was a while ago where I got a lot of really salty comments when I did a video. And there was actually more than one person calling me the C word. And I was like, that's too much. That's too much, calm down. So I actually put that in my blocked words. And since then, actually, nobody has used that word, but at least it's like, I try to not put words like bitch or like hell or damn or stuff like that, because I feel like that could be used in a positive way as well, and I just don't want to be too censored on my channel. But the C word, I don't see how that could be used in any positive way, so that's why I have that blocked. So I do have one blocked word. And the 5th question is, do you delete comments? If so, why? Yes, but I delete comments if it's like self-promotion, too obvious self-promotion. Like if somebody's like, I did a video about this palette as well a couple of days ago, and I feel the same way that you did. I don't feel like that is a bad self-promotion. I will leave that up. I think that's nice. If somebody watched my video and want to see another review as well, that's perfect. I don't delete that. But if it's like, please check out my channel, and they put that in like 5 videos, I will delete it, because like that's not how you get subscribers on YouTube. Literally, that is not how you get subscribers on YouTube, and definitely it's not how you get followers on Instagram. People just find that annoying. If you're that person, stop doing it. People just find it annoying, and you're not gonna get subscribers like that. I also delete if people like I actually just recently started this, and it's because somebody said something about this that actually struck me, and I was like, yeah, that's right. I usually delete negative comments if it's like too hateful. Like if it's like using the C word or saying you should go kill yourself, which people actually have said on my channel. I just don't get it. Like that's just too much. It's makeup, calm down. But or if it's saying something negative about someone that's not on YouTube. Like if somebody says something negative about my fiance or my siblings or my mother, because I had that before when I was modeling, that people were actually rude to people around me just to try to get to me, and I will delete that because I have no patience for that. But somebody also said that they delete negative comments about others on their channel because they would never want that person to come to my channel and read something negative about them. And I was like, you're right, because I always felt like if I can have it up on my channel, like if somebody calls me ugly, I'll leave it up. Like, you think I'm ugly, that's fine. You do you, boo. And if somebody calls someone else ugly, I'll leave it up as well if they have a YouTube channel, because I could take that. But it's like, I shouldn't make that choice for others. So I think that that is a good rule, and that is something that I'm starting to implement, that if somebody says something negative about another YouTuber on my channel, I want to delete that, because they shouldn't have to feel like, if they ever come to my channel and read that, I bet they'd be sad. So I don't delete like every negative comment on my channel, not at all. I even comment back on some because I don't care that much unless it's like too hateful or too unnecessary, or not even about the video. Sometimes it's not even about the video, they're just hating. So yeah, I do delete some comments, I do. And the next is, do you block people? Yeah, I do. If they leave a super hateful comment like that, I just don't see how people could come back from that. If you call me the C word, like, where are you gonna go from that? There's only downhills from that, so I'll block them. Same if they're like, some people will spam you and they will put like 20 comments at the same time over a bunch of videos, all of them being very negative. I will block that as well. Like, you're not the kind of person I want to see on my channel. Although lately, instead of blocking them, I've just muted them. Like, you can mute people on your channel so they can watch your videos and they can comment, but nobody will ever see their comments. which is amazing. So they'll still contribute to your AdSense, but you'll never have to see them again. So that's basically what I do nowadays, and it's been working pretty okay. Don't do it that much. Maybe I have like 20 muted people, not even that, maybe 15, and like 5 blocked people. So it's not that much, but it is some, because when you are being very upfront on the internet about how you feel about things, you're bound to get some hate, because some people just cannot take that you don't agree with them. Next is, have you ever lied about a product to stay on good terms with the brand? No. No. Because I feel like the brands that I am on good terms with, it's because they trust me, and it's because they know that I will be honest, and I will always be honest and say how I feel about products and items. And like, for example, one of my favorite brands, which is Divina, she released some matte neon shadows in the beginning of 2018, and I put up a review saying I didn't like them, and I'm even affiliated with Divina, and she commented back on that on Instagram or something, saying like, thank you for the feedback and thank you for the honest review. And I liked that, because it shows that she's willing to take the good with the bad. And I adore Divina, I adore the brand, and I adore basically everything she releases, but I didn't like that release. So I feel like the brands that I want to be on good relations with are the brands that can take when I'm being honest, even if I don't like a product. If a brand is canceling me or never want to send PR to me again or never want to talk to me again if I don't like 100% of all of their products, like, why would I want to be on good terms with a brand like that? That's not the kind of brands that I want to work with. So if a brand would ever like not want to work with me again because I didn't like something of their products, and I'll let you know about it, like, it's their loss, it's not my loss. Why is this so weird? How long have I been here? Really long. Why am I not in the middle of the frame? What's going on? I feel like I'm so lopsided. I'm getting seasick here. Number 8 is, have you ever initially liked the product when you reviewed it and then changed your mind but didn't let your audience know? No. I'm pretty sure there's a very few items that I've changed my mind about. I would say that I think that after, like, first impressions can be one thing. Like, for instance, I liked the Nabla eyeshadow when I used it in first impressions, and then I saw it back and I wore it and I was like, no, I don't like it, and I gave it a negative review afterwards. So that happens. You can change your mind from a first impression to like even a second or a third impression. But I've never, only once have I reviewed something, said I liked it, and then later on realized that this wasn't really that good. And that was at the absolute beginning of my channel, and that was the BH Cosmetics and Carly Bible palette. I liked it in the beginning, but then that was like in the absolute beginning of my YouTube channel. And then eventually I realized that this actually wasn't very good quality. I actually didn't like it, and I realized that there are so many other better things out there. And at the time I did like it, and it's not like it changed. I just realized that there were better things out there, and I have touched on that in a video, saying that I used to like this, but actually nowadays I don't, and I don't feel so bad about it because it's discontinued now, and it also wasn't that expensive, and my channel was really small when it happened. Other than that, there's only one product where I'm like, okay, I like this now, and that was the Make Forever HD foundation stick. I really disliked that in the beginning, and I even said in a review or a video somewhere that I disliked it, but I now kind of agree with it because it's not settling in my forehead lines anymore, because I got rid of my forehead lines. So it's nothing to do with the product, it has all to do with me, and that's why I think that that product is better if you don't have fine lines. It looks beautiful on the skin, but not if you have fine lines. So it's not really that I changed my mind about the product, it just works better on me now when I got rid of my wrinkles in my forehead. Number 9, influencers you don't trust. I don't, and I feel like I'm not gonna name drop because I feel like that's unnecessary. I don't want to be that kind of person, not at this point at least. I feel like the more I do YouTube, the more I realize that it's very hard. Okay, listen to me. I have been accused of not being honest in my reviews because people think I'm biased, or people think that getting something in PR sways me, or because they think that I got something with my own money, but I want to be on the PR list, and that's why I'm so positive, or I'm negative because I'm trying to... And I'm not. I'm honest in my reviews, and even because I'm honest in my reviews, I still get accused of not being honest. Not a lot, but like maybe 5 times or something, so it's not like I'm being bombarded with negative comments. That's not what it is. I'm just saying that maybe it's the same for other people as well, and I do think that 99% of the times it's just that we have different preferences, or that maybe they haven't tried something that's better and maybe I have, or it could be so many things, to be honest. And it's not that I don't trust some people, it's more that I have found out who out there has the same preferences as me, and that we usually agree on things. And I would say that preferences of people out there that I agree a lot with is, for instance, Lacey of Spooky Lips and Fat Hips. It's not that I trust her more than any of my other YouTube friends. I've just realized that her and I have very similar tastes when it comes to makeup. And that goes so far, like that goes a lot longer than like who do I don't trust, because who do I don't trust, that's not good grammar. It's just that we have the same taste in makeup, and if she likes something, I'm probably gonna like it as well. And there are other people out there that I trust 100 zillion %, but we don't have the same taste in makeup, so therefore it doesn't matter if they like it or not. I'm probably not gonna like it if they do, because we have different preferences. I don't think that they're lying, I just like other things. Of course, there are people out there that I do feel like it's gotten a bit to their heads, and it's more about money than the love of makeup, and maybe they are selling their honest opinions for money. I do believe that there are people out there, but I'm not the one to tell you who they are, because I don't know these people. I don't know them, I haven't met them. But there are people out there, if put it like this, all the people that I mention in a positive way on my channel, people I collab with, people I mention in my channel, people I link, my YouTube friends, I trust them. I trust all of them. If you heard them mentioned on my channel, it's probably because I trust their opinions and I think they're good people. Number 10 is influencers you trust the most. Already answered that. 11, secret tip or product application you don't show while on camera. I don't think so. I used to have a secret tip that I didn't show because I always apply my false lashes off camera. I do have an old video about how to apply false lashes, and I still do it like that. That's why I haven't done an updated one. It's very old, but that's still how I do my lashes. This secret tip, I've actually been talking about it a bit recently, because I realized that this is something I do every time I apply my false lashes, but I never talk about it so people don't know that I'm doing it. And it's that I don't have false lashes on today, but it's that every time I put on my false lashes, I go over it with a... This is just a regular pen. I just go over it with a liquid liner, the glue and the lash band to make it blend in seamlessly with the eyeliner or with whatever I have on my lid, so that the glue doesn't show, and so that an eventual like a gap doesn't show that much. That is the best tip I have, because I do see a lot of like larger influencers as well having the glue on the rim of the lashes, and that's not pretty. If you just go over that with some liquid liner, it's gonna disappear and it's gonna look so good. So that's one thing I do every time I put on false lashes, and I have been showing that a bit lately just to get the tip out there. But I would say that maybe that's the one. Oh, there's still so many questions. Have you ever showed one product but was actually using another? Yes, I actually mentioned this in a video. I was like, I'm so sorry, I know I said it was this color, but it's actually this color. And I even said the wrong color in my Instagram, and I had to go back and change the color. And that was one of the Lip Tensity lipsticks by MAC. I thought I had a color, but I actually had another color. I was like, I've said the wrong color, but I mean, I realized my own mistake, and I fixed it, but that was just me mixing up the colors in my head. That is also one of the reasons why I'm not saying all of the things that's on my face down in the description box. First of all, that takes so much time, and I don't have that time. I'd rather put up an extra video a week than to fix that in every description box. If you don't agree with me, that's fine, but that's how I like to run my channel. Also, I have very normal skin, so basically every foundation works on me. That's the honest truth. So yeah, I don't put everything I use on my face in my description box. But also a reason why I don't do it is because I pre-film so much, and that would take me so much longer to put down like in a notebook, like to put down on the 29th of December I used this to go back, because I never film and then put it up. Like, I don't put videos up in the order that I filmed them, so it would be so confusing for me, so that's why I don't do it. So if I did do that, I would have a lot of mix-ups, and I don't want to have that. So that's basically covering my own ass, so I don't have a lot of mix-ups, so I don't tell you that I use the product when I actually use something else. Have you ever not disclosed a sponsorship? No. Who says yes on this question? I've only done 2 sponsored videos in my whole entire YouTube career. One with Sigma Beauty that I love. I love Sigma Beauty, and I actually went on to make a collab with Sigma Beauty. I did a favorite brush set with Sigma Beauty, and I just love it. I did this a year ago in December with the last holiday palette that they had, the Creme de Couture. I did a sponsored video with Sigma, and then this year, like a month ago or maybe 2 months ago, I did a sponsored video with Blush Tribe. Blush Tribe is one of my absolute favorite brands, and I'm so excited to do a sponsored video with Blush Tribe. I want sponsored videos to make sense. Like, I want to do sponsored videos about brands that you have heard me talk about, or brands that I at least like. It doesn't have to be brands that you have heard me talk about, but I want to make sure that I really love them. And I don't want to make a sponsored video about something that I could not ever see myself buying myself or stuff like that. It's not for me. I could totally see myself getting contacted by a brand I've never heard about, and they sending me products and me being in love with them and doing a sponsored video. I could totally see that happening. But for right now, I am 1 sponsored video a year seems enough. And I have nothing against sponsored videos. It's just that I need it to be perfect for me in order for it to happen. And I'm not side-eyeing anyone that's doing sponsored videos. I just feel like everyone needs to decide for themselves what is perfect for them. And for me, so far only 2 offers has been perfect for me. And that's why I only done 2 sponsored videos, and I have nothing against it. Like, I will probably do more sponsored videos in the future. I do think that YouTubers should get paid. We do put in a lot of work, and to get paid helps with, you know, getting new lights and getting a new camera and stuff that is actually really expensive. So yeah, and if you're working as a YouTuber, I definitely feel like there's nothing wrong with doing sponsored content, as long as it's something that you 100% believe in, because then you have to pay the rent as well, and I'm nothing against this. 14 is, have you ever had a bad interaction with the brand? No, I don't feel like I've had a bad interaction with the brand. I'm sure that there are brands out there that don't like me. I wouldn't be surprised, but at least I haven't had a bad interaction with the brand. Like, they haven't been bad to me openly, let's say. And I think that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Let's keep that going. But if that ever changes, I mean, I'll let you know. I'll let you know if a brand is ever bad to me, but so far I think I've done good. I don't think I've had any bad interactions with a brand. Have you ever bandwagoned with other people's thoughts on a particular product? Maybe in the beginning. Although even in the beginning of my YouTube career, I did like YouTube career. I love how I'm calling it a career, even though it's not. In the beginning of my YouTube journey, I had a video on like Morphe brushes, eyeshadow palettes. Are they worth the hype? And even in that video, I was like, they're okay. They're not as spectacular as people say. They're okay. Even then, I was like my own voice, and I feel like I have said that a couple of products I don't like that other people love, and some products that I love that other people don't love. Like, for example, I could have easily bandwagoned on the Jaclyn Hill Wont palette and made a video and made a bunch of views and a bunch of AdSense money on that, on how bad it was, but I got a good palette. Mine was okay, so I couldn't really make a video like that. I wanted to make up my own mind. With the Subculture palette, like, I went in with the best of intentions. Like, I wanted to love it. If you've ever seen my video with the first impression using that one, I was like, I'm gonna make this work. I'm so excited. I think I know how to work with this, and it still didn't work out for me. So I ended up not liking it like everyone else, but I was like so positive. I'm like, I'm gonna love this palette. I'm gonna make this work. Showed me. And the last question is, things other creators do that get on your nerves. Not that much. Get on my nerves, like, there's a bunch of videos that I don't want to see. but get on my nerves. You know what? Something that other YouTubers do that get on my nerves is that they do sponsored videos with products that they haven't done research on. That gets on my nerves. And also the 0 to 100. Can we stop with that? You're not a 0 when you don't have makeup on. Can we stop with the whole, I'm so ugly without makeup. Everyone's ugly without makeup, but look at me. It's my get ready with me. I'm turning into a perfect 10. I hate that. That needs to die. You're not a 0 when you don't have makeup on. You're a bad role model to others. Please stop that. I hate it. And even YouTubers that I really enjoy, who I feel are overall good role models, they do this as well. And like, just stop. It's remember who watches you. A lot of young people watch these beauty gurus, and if they are being told by a bunch of different beauty gurus that they are not pretty without makeup, they're gonna start believe that, and that's just not true. Not true. And that was everything. Thank you so much, Mel Thompson, for creating this tag. It was super interesting. I hope I'm not getting myself into trouble by posting this video, but I feel like I was subtle and like diplomatic for being me. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I do upload quite a lot of videos. I am uploading 4 to 5 videos a week, trying to aim for 5. I think I'm doing good with the 5. I think I'm doing good. So don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you either tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. That's how it is here on my channel. Bye!